Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's put paid to a promising move. Stojkovic. Luis Suarez. Stojkovic! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Luis Suarez. Stojkovic. And here's Neymar. Gabriel. And that's a good ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tonali. Osimhen. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mateus. Serginho. Stojkovic. Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Ball's gone out of play.
Boca Juniors really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Looking for the run. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. The referee's awarded a free kick.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Great chance here from position A1. He's had a crack. Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that's a little loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Very nicely done. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Caught offside that time. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Riot City Sailors look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now it's Osimhen. Nuno Mendes. Rice. Now it's Tonali. Fiddles it through. There's the hit! And it's in! Boca Juniors are all square. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Vieira.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mateus. He's played him through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tonali. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he's taking no chances there. Osimhen. Osimhen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, they've got it again. So nearly the perfect ball. Maldini. That's Vieira. And it's Maldini. Mateus.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And Serginho. Mateus. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Boca Juniors are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shot has a go! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Serginho. That's a throw. Frimpong. Tonali. Osimhen. And Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nesta. That's a lovely, neat pass. Giant City Sailors finding their passes. Tonali. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Stojkovic. Mateus. Serginho. And it's Vieira. Stojkovic looking understandably energised after his goal. And the counter is on. Frimpong. Matheus Cunha. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. And the ball's a good one here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes. That's a shade optimistic. Nesta. That's Thuram. Just about up to 75 minutes. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stojkovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Tonali. Matheus Cunha.
Frimpong really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Thuram. Mateus. Stojkovic. Mateus. And it's Messi. That is good alertness.
Lion City Sailors merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he was quick to react. Now who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive. Osimhen has created one goal already. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That is good strength. Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Stood up well to him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Stojkovic. Number 77, Neymar. Number 9,
João Pedro. Joelinton.
Messi.
It's a goal kick.
Number 8, Mateus. Coming on the field. Number 15,
Tomori gathers from the goal kick.
Number 10.
He's away.
Number
Oh, he's
11,
found him in space.
Batistuta. Number
That's a decent
14,
clearance.
Hee-chan. Number 18.
Maldini. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Boca Juniors certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's out of reach. Now it's Bale. Pedri. Lewis Skelly makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Belletti. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Matheus Cunha.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Beckham. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Olise. This is promising. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rice. Frimpong. Frimpong hurtling down that right flank.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rice. Nuno Mendes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Pedro. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Upamecano getting this one clear. Matheus Cunha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
15 minutes till half-time. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Osimhen. Lewis Skelly. Foden. Pedri is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Bale, and he's managed to get free. Quality ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's heaved it away. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Matheus Cunha. João Pedro. Osimhen. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Conte. Fiddles it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great ball, big chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's off and running. Osimhen stood up well to him there. No, again there's no way through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Boca Juniors come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
This tries a shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Cleared without complication. Olise, it's a goal kick. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tonali, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's got the shot away! Goal! Boca Juniors! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Boca Juniors take the lead. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's delightful. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Upamecano getting this one clear. Rice, Osimhen, now it's João Pedro. Hoeneß, oh, he's got a sight of goal. Mosquera showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Tonali. Tonali was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. The muscular approach does pay off here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
To Osimhen. Oh, important interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Bale. Number 11, Olise. Number 23, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 42, Musiala. Number 18, Rivaldo.
Madueke. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Boca Juniors have reclaimed it. Osimhen, he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Mbappe! Can he put it away? Rivaldo. And that's not going to reach. Tonali. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Gets his pass away. Osimhen! Osimhen! Tonali. Rice. And they're quick to press.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali. Tonali proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Lukaku. The final 5 minutes. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Adams attempts a clearance.
Boca Juniors can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
You can run onto that. Rivaldo gets flagged offside. Van Dijk clears it away. Rivaldo. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Rivaldo. And he's in on Conte! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Osimhen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene, great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Joelinton, and he will. Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And he was alert to it. He's looking wide. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Darwin.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing.
Header! That's another chance. Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Howson gets it away. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Works it forward. Serginho. And they can counter here. Tonali. Well read, and the danger is averted.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that, and I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
That is lovely. Joelinton hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has left him in a heap. Darwin. Mosquera does really well to win the ball there. That's a little off target. Serginho. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! That's been drilled forward. And here's Platini. Pires. Showing good feet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Rashford might just make this. Just eases him off the ball. Van Bouten wins the duel this time. Frimpong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Chance for the header! It's there! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the shot! It's loose. In he goes again! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Boca Juniors were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Now it's Tonali. He's got away. Tonali. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Mendes is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Rashford. Oh, look at there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Boca Juniors certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Could move up a gear here. Might be danger here. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Bouten did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Platini. Now it's Darwin. He can run onto that. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Rice. The ball has bounced loose now. Osimhen, Tonali. Now it's Rashford. He has found the way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rashford, he's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor.
Nunez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Osimhen.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And here's Rashford. It's Rashford! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's managed to get free. Nunez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chooses to go back. He's tried one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that was somewhat errant. And it's Pirlo. It's Pirlo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Gea herring after the ball here. Van Bouten makes the interception. Now it's Darwin. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Boca Juniors showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. I was going to be disappointed with that. No, again there's no way through. Floated up and over. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tonali. Matheus Cunha. And here's Osimhen. Decent hit! And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Rice.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Belletti.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Matheus Cunha. Osimhen. Joelinton. Shapes to shoot! And the pass is intercepted. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. He's through here. Joelinton. He gets big.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had a hit! He has done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 5, número 22, número 32.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's João Pedro. That's tidy. Bastoni proves too strong. And can he finish it? Pirlo. Upamecano calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Osimhen. Great ball if he can get there. He's had a hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in, or played right into his path. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ruben Neves goes short. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. He's dealt with that really well. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. Rashford. That is good strength. Tonali. Osimhen. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now the breakaway. Frimpong cuts out the pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Osimhen just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Osimhen! And somehow it stayed out. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tonali. Lewis Skelly. And he's taking no chances there. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Maradona pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Arsenal are level. Terrible error, duly punished.
Gol del Arsenal, convertido en el minuto 32.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Osimhen. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Matheus Cunha. Rashford. Rashford unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Tonali. Lewis Skelly. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Iniesta. Rice might just make this. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Rooney. Ronaldinho. Shot at goal! And there is the half-time whistle. Boca Juniors head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Second period then underway. Costa Curta. De Jong. And here's Osimhen.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ronaldinho. That has been cut short. Matheus Cunha. Heads it! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they're back in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Boca Juniors take the lead.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Matthew, he's got the shot away! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cambio.
So here comes a substitution. So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is good alertness. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Header! And he gets rid in a hurry. Iniesta. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Skelly challenged just a bit on the firm side, and he has been fouled there. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Dink through. No, that was never going to make it. He's in space and looking for options. He's found a way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. And here's Messi. Gullit. And that is expertly dealt with. Osimhen. Rice. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Osimhen. Aimed beyond the defence. Back into the middle. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
In comes the cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Osimhen. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's De Jong. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking tidy in possession here, and here's Osimhen. Showing good feet. Rice. And here's Rashford. Now the finish! And that would have won it.
Rashford just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
It's their second corner of the game. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Wits! Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's one-on-one!
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Maradona. Rice. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Roberto Carlos getting this one clear. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's intervened well there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Wirtz. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Shevchenko, and he's had it nicked away. Nuno Mendes. And that has been cut short. Tonali. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Danger averted for now. Played into space out wide. That is a great pick out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Osimhen. That's a throw. And here's Osimhen. Rijkaard gets it away. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tomori picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. Has a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a... Can he put it away? Goal, Milan! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Osimhen. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Wirtz. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Big chance! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Viene sostituito con il numero 22.
And we're off again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's heaved it away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wirtz. And the ball's a good one here. Wirtz! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparked straight into life. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Gullit. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. Cleared away. Wirtz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Tonali.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Shevchenko. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And they've got a throw. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gullit. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Osimhen. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had it taken off him. Great ball, and he's in here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Griezmann.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Howson. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tonali. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Romario. He's shifting through the gears here. Romario couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Cunha. Caught offside that time. Now that's well seen too. Tomori. Joelinton. Shot a goal! And there's green grass ahead of him.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is some save from Khan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, what a climb! And that is the last effort of the game. Boca Juniors perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall distance. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Diego Forlan, without doubt, an elite member of the striking glitterati.
He is now, though he initially struggled to adapt to European football, but he eventually found the right league and, of course, got better with age. It's very difficult to find a weakness in his game now. He can hurt you from just about any range.
Which is why everybody feels a little fear around him.
True.
Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Forlan. Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Zubimendi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Oh, hits one! Goal! Boca Juniors! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gabriel. Now it's Osimhen. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Referee has just said play on. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That's a good ball played into space. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He won't be happy with that one. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now the finish! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Osimhen, look at the space here. Gravenberg. Matheus Cunha. He's got the shot away! Goal! Boca Juniors! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's João Pedro. And through to the goalkeeper. Boca Juniors heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Matheus Cunha. Serginho. Frimpong wins the duel this time. Rice chipped through. Serginho. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. Oh, smashing header! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the...
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Boca Juniors head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Matheus Cunha. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. White. Gravenberg.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Frimpong. Now it's Rice. He could be in here. Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And smartly reclaimed. Serginho. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And that's gone loose. Matheus Cunha engages and forces him off the ball. He gets big! And more, and more, and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Great header, made it look easy.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth. There's the shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence. Spain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind, and he was quick to react. Oh, they can break here. Doué. Nakata. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice. Stojkovic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. João Pedro. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Rice with a real chance here. He's having a go. That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Boca Juniors are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now there's a... And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action.
Shapes to shoot. They want to be quick to recover this. Tonali. Now this could hit one! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Doué. Nakata.
Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against that, although he may keep an eye on the bench for fear of being taken off.
That has been cut short. That is good alertness. Matheus Cunha. João Pedro. Look at the space here. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Boca Juniors were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Beckham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passing nice and neat. Stojkovic. Osimhen. Diogo Costa deals with it effortlessly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. 15 minutes till half-time. Looking for options for movement. He's got to be in here. Tries a shot. It's a goal. It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Boca Juniors are having a ball here. That is good strength. Lovely bit of skill. Time and again they are repelled. Rice. Oh, that's nice. And here's Osimhen. Boca Juniors heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mosquera gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Thuram. Stojkovic. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Osimhen. He's got away. So what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Boca Juniors have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And against Stojkovic! That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Danger averted for now. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Boca Juniors can breathe again. Just big chance! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Boca Juniors are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Beckham. Akanji cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Interesting ball. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Nakata.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Gabriel, just about up to the hour now. Matheus Cunha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kimmich cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nakata. Tonali. Osimhen. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nakata. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. And they've got rid. Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Nakata. Rice on 2 now and looking for 3. Matheus Cunha, he's found a way through. Diogo Costa catches it safely. Doué. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Nakata. Nuno Mendes. Gabriel. Doué.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Matheus Cunha. 75 minutes played. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. There's the hit! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Beckham. Szoboszlai. Doué. Rice. Osimhen. João Pedro. And he's being shifted off it. Stojkovic. Nakata. And it's Nakata. Nakata. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Spectacular save! Oh, terrific save. Spain with the corner, they're first. Szoboszlai goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tonali. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Osimhen pinches it off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Osimhen, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.